Hi, everybody. This is Kenn Renner, real estate broker in the Santa Rita Ranch area, and I just wanted to let you know I'm really pleased to have an amazing lady here for that represents Divine Savior Academy, which is a private school here on site in Santa Rita Ranch. And so, Lisa, just want to let you introduce yourself.
Hi there, I'm Lisa Achilles. I'm the Director of Missions here at Divine Savior Academy at Santa Rita Ranch. I've
Okay.
been very blessed to be here, gosh, a year prior to us even breaking ground. So I've been here, this is my fifth year, and it's just a blessing to serve our community in this capacity.
So also tell us about the school, why Divine Savior is different.
Would love to. We do have, it's a special place. Divine Savior prides itself, I would say, on being very intentional about, putting Christ in the center of everything that we do, but also, college prep, very traditional teaching strategies and teaching skills, and, just being able to continue to teach our kids those life skills of respect, of compassion, of empathy, but then still challenging them at that college prep level so that they are able to, attend the universities of their choice.
Yeah, that's one thing that I noticed about it. You started even middle school was talking about college prep, and and when I went to public school, they really didn't really talk about it much at all. Maybe around 10th or 11th grade, they kind of suggested it might be a good idea. And I'm so glad you guys are getting get the students started thinking down the career path long ahead of time. So that's the advantage that we have over public schools is as you guys can change your curriculum and do what it takes to be able to get the kids more advanced than you probably find in a public school.
Absolutely. And because we are accredited by the same body that accredits the universities, it's called Advanced Ed, as well as six other accreditation bodies. We answer to the College Board, and we start utilizing College Board curriculum such as Springboard, and we'll start pre-AP, AP classes in high school, but we start the College Board curriculum in sixth grade here. So our students are definitely exposed to higher level critical thinking skills, prepping them for the SAT and the ACT test.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a benefit, being in a Christian school that is college prep, but also just a smaller class size. We cap our class sizes in middle school at 24, meaning,
Mm-hmm.
they're still departmentalizing, but there's four full-time teachers, in our sixth, seventh, and eighth grade classrooms. So it's impressive. And the students are getting that one-on-one attention, and also that social emotional attention that they need in those middle school quirky years.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that was one of the things that we noticed when we were there. Also, even to this day, that all the students are, I mean, the teachers know all the students by name, even if they're not their students. The principal and the pastor is out there greeting the children every day. We get to hand our kids off to the principal and then pick them up from that. And so we know that when we hand our kids off, they're in really a safe place. So one of my, situation, I brought Julia, my daughter, who, when you got really now 3 years ago, when she entered fifth grade, she was halfway through, and the public schools it just wasn't working for her. It was Georgetown ISD, nothing against Georgetown ISD. It's just that when I brought her in, we've really felt the connection and the love that you kind of just really can't get in a big giant setting, like a big giant school like that. And then when you really kind of they were, one of the things they were doing was the ISD was going to try to test her for dyslexia. They said that she had dyslexia, and we kind of begged to differ on that. And so we brought her into DSA, and you took that label right off of her. You said she doesn't have it, and so that was a really big blessing for us. So she's thriving there. When she was left the elementary school, she was unfortunately getting C's and D's. and now she's getting A's and B's. So we're really, really pleased. And we love the size of the classrooms as not being too big. I grew up in a 5A school, and it was just, there was 1,200, people in our graduating class. And just, you can't get that personalized, like you said, emotional support and that one-on-one when it comes to answering questions, the hard questions. So
That's so true, Ken. That's so true. And I graduated from a super large school as well in Dallas, and you weren't known. Your teacher didn't know that you were in the theater production in downtown Georgetown this weekend, or they didn't know
right.
that you were a budding artist, or you love to sing. So I love that our kids' passions and God-given talents are noticed and they're highlighted. We've
Yes.
got a violinist that plays during our chapel. We've got girls that love to sing. We've got girls that are athletes. We've started our sports this year.
Yeah.
We've got, from flag football to volleyball to basketball to cross country, track. We will have baseball, football. So it's all of the sports that the kids want to play. And when you're in a larger school, you almost have to pick that extracurricular major. If you want to play basketball, that's going to be your one extracurricular.
Right.
Well, here we really promote our kids to, not only, take those pre-AP classes, be a big, college, bound student, but we want you to be inquiring. We want you to play volleyball with your friends. We want you to play basketball. And so they can be part of our chess club. They can, be part of our sport ball. So it's a lot of great opportunities that you wouldn't get in a big public school sector. The other part of this that I do kind of want to touch on, because it's very rare for a private school to have a learning lab, an academic support program. I have kids that have ADHD. I have kids that have dyslexia. I have kids that, potentially could be on the spectrum. We are able to serve children, according to the accommodations that College Board would offer. So, preferential seating, they may get a little extra testing time, testing in a quiet room. That is something that is very rare in a private school to offer those types of accommodations. It's important, and it's something that helps level the playing field for our students when they're going on to the universities.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we noticed. This year they opened up the brand new, state of the art. I'm sure it's a multi-million-dollar gym facility with a locker room and all that kind of stuff. Really, really, what a great addition. And I see all the fields back there that are being, someday be prepped for soccer and baseball and all that kind of stuff. So you've got plenty of land. So that's another exciting thing. So tell me what's coming soon and what's on the horizon here. I know we talked about high school, which was a question up until now.
So excited. We are starting 9th grade, 24-25. Our 8th graders are so excited about being freshmen on this campus. We did just finish our phase 2, which was an additional 28,000 square feet. We have our 2nd through 8th graders housed in that phase right now with our big state-of-the-art gym, our brand new STEM lab, science lab, art lab. It is phenomenal. If you haven't seen it, I want to invite you to come tour. We have our phase 1 that's beautiful. Again, huge sanctuary. We have Divine Savior Church here on Sunday mornings, Lutheran Church. We have hot lunch, cafeteria. We have got 2 gorgeous, fully turfed green space playgrounds for our kids that are, again, showstoppers. Natural playground for the younger ones. We are excited. We have already drawn up phase 3. We joke about how we haven't even matured yet. We're just in our 4th year and we've already drawn up phase 3, which will be an early childhood school or an early childhood building on our premises. We have 27 acres. We were able to purchase 10 more acres behind us to house our tennis courts, our football field, our baseball field, soccer field. That is to come hopefully sooner than later. Phase 3 will be out of space in 26, meaning we won't have any extra classrooms, 26, 27. So Our intention is to have this new phase 3 finished so that we can move our early childhood students in there. Gardening, they want animals. We've just got this great plan, and we have the land already for it and ready to go. So cannot wait for that.
And a long range planning, I guess you're going to have like a 3-story building is the idea for a much larger high school presence. And, so and that's lands right there between, just to the north, between there and Saddleback, right?
Correct. We already own that land. We will build, it's called phase 4. And so we will build a 2-story state of the art building, high school that will house, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, and then have our, technology, our green room, all of that, the theater, everything. So that will come probably in the next, we never thought we would be building and doubling our school in 3 years, and we have done that. So with phase 3 on the horizon very soon, I believe our high school will be coming before we can, blink with the growth of this community and the way we're trying to keep up and serve our community around us.
Well, and that's what it's all about is, a mentor of mine said, healthy things grow. And so healthy things grow fast too. It's like you have this school on Miracle Grow. So, and that's great. And it's also about the community coming together. It wouldn't happen without the people, the parents connecting so well with the vision and with the staff. So everybody knows each other, and that makes for a really good start to community. So we're glad to have you really as a part, and really the only high school in Santa Rita Ranch that's available now. And so coming up in 2024, we're looking forward to see what's going to happen. And so thank you also for being a part of the our business expo. It was our second annual. You guys were there the first year, and we had a great turnout, over 250 residents through the event. And so it was a real blessing to see how we could help support the high school and the education. And of course, the developer here in Santa Rita, they contribute $1,000 for every home that's built to schools that are in the community. So that's a huge 8,800 homes eventually. That's a lot of contribution from the developers themselves. So they really believe in you too. So
point. Yep. We adore Ed and Elizabeth Horn. They've been instrumental in letting Divine Savior Academy be what we've become and be that beacon of light, in this community. So we are very, very blessed by them, by Santa Rita Ranch, by our families. We couldn't do this without our families, with Kenn Renner, my master marketer, and just great dad to Julia and Michelle.
Thank you.
So very blessed to serve this community, and also just to be part of our families who I love. Their children, love them like my own. So we're very blessed to be.
Well, thank you so much. God bless you. And if you have any final words, other than that, I'm sure you got another tour coming up for another happy family.
Always busy, Ken. Thanks so much.
Talk to you soon. All right.
All right, dear. All right. Bye-bye.